Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mabinogi. So there was one more quest, right? As you can see, it's not here right now. Well, what happened basically is I recorded it, but for some reason it didn't record it? I don't know, it's very annoying because it gave us specific information, and so I'll just go over it. So basically it started with us having to go to Ishlin, and she wanted to stay human and stay in the human world with the rest of them. And because she felt bad, she wanted us to talk to the rest and what they think about it. So we went to Bren first. Bren thought nothing much of it, I suppose. He was happy the way things were because he could be lazy. And because, there was a good deal. We bring in blood. He is happy. He can just basically lay anywhere he wants. Then we had to go to Locke. And Locke was completely fine with it because he realized that he didn't really want to become become a zombie anymore because the past was the past. And he wanted to stay in the restaurant and be his star employee that he was. Then we had to get to Carrie. And that's where things went bad because Carrie went completely apeshit and didn't want to go back or didn't want to stay here with the rest. And so we had to go back to Aislinn, reporting the news we had. And of course, Aislinn being in Aislinn, she was getting upset over it. And she wanted us, with the rest of them, to confront Carrie to talk about it. And so we did. And it was a huge conversation, and Locke and Bren were kind of idiots throughout it, to be honest. Trying to be the number one that Aislinn liked most. But eventually it was Carrie, and then Locke was fine with it. And then Bren was like, what? And then Locke was all like, well, at least I'm number 2, right? I'm above Bren. And a small fight broke out. Eventually they convinced Carrie to stay. And that's when a special one unlocked. Something that I didn't actually thought would happen. I thought that would be the end, but no. At that point we had to go over here to Crystal. And she asked us if those 4 characters had a pentagon-shaped pendant. And because they did, she explained to us why she asked it. And basically a former mage, or well, a mage back in the day apparently, was banished for using hypnotic spells. All those spells were banned from lore books and everything as well. So no one knew how to use it anymore, I guess. They were basically... The Hypnotic made it so they didn't know how to use... Or they thought they couldn't use magic anymore. And stuff like that. And then we told Crystal they said they were formers. And she was confused about that. Because she says that hypnotic spells don't work like that on formers. So she had a theory. Either they were believed... or they believed they were formers due to the hypnotic spell, or the mage that was banished from everywhere, or whatever the hell. I don't know what exactly, because she never told where they were banished to. She said, or she speculated that maybe he honed his craft, and now he can also hypnotize formers into not using their magic. And it was very weird, because Carrie said she could potentially use magic again if they kind of broke the spell, which I guess they kind of did, because she now believes that she is a witch again. So I don't exactly know how this works. It's a very weird story, and it has some plot holes, I guess. Anyway, that was that. It was kind of sad that it didn't record, which I'm very annoyed by, because it was the last very good part that we needed, which instead of being somewhat quiet about it and just be like, well, we don't really need to record it, I want to record this, and I at least want to tell you the experience, what it was. So it may go a bit faster. You don't get the humor out of it that we would have gotten, but at least you know the story now. And hopefully you at least played it yourself. And if you watch it at a later time, you at least know the story and what they said. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.